I don't know who needs to hear this, but we're tired of defending our decision to move abroad. Every time you check on a passenger's internet, it's like there's somebody somewhere saying, "Oh, these UK people, oh, these Canada people, oh, uh, uh." You know, people just roll their eyes when they see someone in the diaspora complain about their lived-in experience. Every time you open the app, somebody is complaining about Nigeria, right? Somebody is telling you how tough Nigeria is. Somebody is telling you how tough their experience is in Nigeria. So why does that sound okay and better than somebody who's living somewhere else and complaining about the state of the place? Why? I mean, you see comments like, come back home. They've started again. They are always working. What's wrong with you people? I'm sorry, but what's wrong with you people? Like, let people complain. The fact that somebody has moved abroad doesn't mean that their life is perfect. And the fact that somebody is complaining doesn't mean that they regret their decision. Just like every decision, there's positive and there's negative. Do not shame people to pretend that their life is perfect just because they know that if they complain, there's somebody somewhere rolling their eyes or saying, oh, they've come again. Yes, there might be lots of people complaining more. And that's because, yes, maybe there's an influx of people that travel at the same time because of the opportunities that opened abroad. So, why does it bother you so much that somebody is complaining that, for example, oh God, Canada is too cold, it's freezing, and they have a video of them freezing somewhere or the snow level, and you're like, oh, these people have come again. What's wrong with you? Sorry, but what's wrong with you? Let them complain. If you can complain about Nigeria multiple times and everybody is saying, oh, they're showing empathy, sympathy, or can relate, let people abroad also complain and let the people that can relate relate. If you cannot relate, move on. If you don't care about the complaint, move on. But do not shame them to say, oh, they've come again. Why are they complaining? Leave them. Everybody would have traveled out. Don't let anybody make you feel like you cannot and should not explain the frustrations that you feel with moving abroad. And don't let anybody make you think that you have to always show a facade. What people want to see is the nice pictures that you take. And that's it. Keep it cute and keep it moving. No. If you want to complain, complain. If you want to also show the good side of the world that you are, show it. Don't forget that the internet space has grown tremendously in the past years. So definitely you will hear more about people's living experiences abroad than you've heard in the past, because in the past, except you know somebody directly, you wouldn't really hear their experiences. But the internet has seen such a growth that everybody is a content creator. And if you're a content creator, what would you create content on? Your lived experience. So leave people to complain. Stop saying that, hey, they've come again. These people, be like, say, shh, shh, shh. I saw a video recently where a girl was complaining about immigration status, the things that she's going through, and she was crying. And the comment section, oh my God, you guys should be ashamed of yourself. If you go into a comment section of somebody crying and sharing her frustration, and what you will tell her is, hey, come back home now. These people are always crying. You're mocking. Shame on you. Genuinely, shame on you. What does that do for you? I think it says more about your frustration than our frustration, because how do you see somebody crying and the first thing you want to do is shame her for crying about a situation? If she was on the streets of Lagos complaining about something that the Lagos state has done to her or something, you would be there saying, oh, Tinubu has failed us. Oh, this thing has happened. Oh, this, oh, that. But she's somewhere else. So because she's abroad, does that mean that she cannot have frustrations and complain? It doesn't mean that she wants to come back home, or it doesn't mean that she wants to leave. It just means that she is going through a certain thing and she's just explaining herself. The fact that somebody complained doesn't mean they want to leave. Every country has its positive and negative. Every living arrangement has its positive and negative. And because somebody has chosen to leave their country to go to another country for a better life, doesn't mean that when they complain in that country, they're regretting leaving. No. The people also in the diaspora as well, when people are complaining or saying things, you hear them say, oh, we that have been here before, we don't, you that you have been here before have been hiding the truth. Okay? You that have been here before, you've been giving people back home the false impression that once you leave Nigeria and once you land in any country, New Zealand, Australia, your life automatically is gold. So you're thinking that people coming here to show the real balanced life that rubbing off on your semi-perfect living life. No, that's on you. If you want to show the world that everything is perfect and then somebody else is showing their own life, how does that even affect you if your life is perfect? So good for you if your living experience in wherever country you move to is perfect. It doesn't take from you if somebody else says it's not perfect. Why are you saying that we that we have been here, we don't talk too much, we don't do this? Who fucking cares? Sorry, but who cares? Let people complain if they want to complain. Your life is perfect. Good for you. Let the other people whose life is not perfect, who are figuring life out, complain if they want to complain. That's the point. Live and let live. So the next time somebody posts something on the internet and they're complaining about their living experience, you say, you come back first, let me go first. Shut up, okay? Remember that empathy, sympathy doesn't really take anything from you. It's almost like people think that people abroad, for example, are not allowed to be broke. People think that, oh, how can you be broke? You're abroad. Like the fuck? What do you mean by that? And it's all these things that people say to almost shame people for being normal. Two things can be true at once. I can be grateful for my decision and still accept that life is not bed of roses. Let people tell you the bullshit as they're telling you the positives as well. I've just come to rant to say that the fact that I have moved abroad doesn't mean that I have lost the right to complain. It doesn't mean that I have lost the right to get empathy. It doesn't mean that I have lost the right to be human. Absolutely nowhere in the world would you move to that is 100% right. If you can complain about Nigeria every blessed time and every opportunity that you get, what says that I cannot complain about the UK or the Canada or America when there's a situation that arises that makes me want to complain? How do you have the right to complain and I don't have the right to complain?